Shalom, this is the brother Tazabah from GMS South Holland, coming back to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. Before I start off, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor unto Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there. They're spreading this word of sincerity and in truth all over the four corners of the earth. God, this is going to be a quick lesson. Okay, last lesson was about giving the importance of giving advice, and this video is going to be called the importance of taking advice. The importance of taking advice. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna go into the first scripture, which is Proverbs chapter 19 verse 20. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. Okay, so counsel and instruction makes you wise. Why? You receive scriptures. If you stand in the midst of a righteous counsel or righteous counselors, okay, you're gonna receive scriptures that back up what your mind should be on. Now, the wisest persons out there sometimes get their mind foggy a little bit. You understand? You can know all these scriptures, but sometimes it's important that someone brings it to your remembrance again. For example, you're caring a lot about certain things of this world, your family, your children, or whatever, and you're all heartbroken because of it. Now, if someone pulls the book of Matthew, that we're gonna receive 100-fold, that kind of put you back in your right mindset, in the mindset of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, that we have to endure, we have to suffer these things. You understand? So it will make you wiser to receive these scriptures, to receive the counsel. That's why also the scripture says, be among like-minded men. That's very important, that you are among like-minded men, so you receive the right instructions, the right counsels, okay? And you take it. Now, what happens if you receive the counsel of the world? What happens if you receive the counsel of two-third ass people? Okay, are you going to be instructed according to the Bible, or are you going to be instructed according to the world? If you follow those counsels, if you follow that advice, you better believe that it ain't going to end well. Or it might end well according to the world, but not according to Yahweh Shemiah Shai. You understand? Which at all times we ought to please the Lord. Get all the advice and instructions you can, so you will be wise the rest of your life. Because with all the instructions and the advice you can get, you can apply it in a later stage again. Even more, even better said, let me see, I think it's 2 Timothy. Yeah, 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 2. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. All the advice and all the instructions that you have received and applied in your life, you pass on those instructions too. Okay, that's the last lesson I made. The importance of giving advice, opening your mouth. Okay, when you receive, you pass it on. Okay, when you receive instruction, you make sure you pass on those instructions. When you receive advice, you make sure you pass on that advice. Okay, even Yahweh Shai said that. Let me grab that in the book of Luke. Luke 22, verse 21. It's like verse 31. And the Lord, Yahweh Shai, said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. So Satan is on the backs of the man of the Lord to try and sift him. In this case, it was the head of the church, the apostle Peter, the head of the church. Now, some people might say, like, Satan ain't on me. Satan can do me nothing, this, that, and the third. Which, hey, hold on to that strength, hold on to that faith. But in our reality, Satan was even on the head of the church, the Apostle Peter. Okay, so sometimes we do find ourselves in a weak spot, in a weak place, that Satan is able to mess with us. What did Yahushua say to Peter? Get behind me, Satan. Because he said certain words that were not accordingly, that was messing the Lord up. Talking about don't go and do what the Lord commanded thee to do. Well, that's Satan speaking through him. You understand? So we have to understand that Satan can be on us also. If you don't think that Satan or a demon can be on your back, it's also going to be hard for you to receive counsel or to receive advice, because you think you're never wrong. Satan can't be on me. How? I'm a man of the Lord. Yeah, Satan can jump on the man of the Lord too. Can play with your thoughts, can play with your mind, can play with whether you receive advice or not. If Satan wants you to perform the things that he likes and he wants you to do, you're gonna neglect the advice, man. And you're gonna find yourself in a fucked up situation because you listen to the demons in your head and not the advice of the man of the Lord, upon whom is the Spirit of the Most High. You understand? So this is the NLT. Yahushua says, but I have pleaded in prayer for you, Simon, that your faith should not fail. So when you have repented and turned again, strengthen your brothers. Now, how is Simon Peter going to strengthen his brothers? By passing on the word, by passing on the advice, by passing on his experience in that situation that he went through. Okay? Very important, man. The importance of taking advice. Okay? The Spirit of the Most High is upon these brothers, man. You stand in the camp with them, you preach with them. Okay, you go through hardships with them, but then when they give you certain advice, it is not sent from the Most High, so called. Come on, man. You gotta open your ears to the counsel of the Most High, man. Okay, what does Proverbs chapter 1 say? They have none received my counsel. So when we out there in the highways and byways, we are also giving a counsel unto the people, man. We are also giving advice to the people. We are also telling them that they need to return to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You understand? So what if they say like, nah. They should take advice from the man of the Lord. So should you. Where you get it. Okay, this is Proverbs chapter 24 verse 6. For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in the multitude of counselors there is safety. Okay, so if you go into the ancient days, okay, a president or a king or a prince or a governor, he would not go to war without talking to his counselors first. So when it comes to harsh decisions or tactical plans, you have to talk with counselors, man. The scriptures even say, do nothing without advice. Do nothing without advice, man. In the multitude of counselors, there is safety. Okay? So whatever we go through, man, whatever we have, of course, is, sometimes in this truth, it's a lonely path. But, hey, there's brothers that go through like-minded things, man. I never forget the day I called up the brother Zakban, second in command of GMS Holland, and I explained the hell I was going through, man, the afflictions. And he said, yo, I'm going through the same thing as we speak. which even though it's fucked up, he went through the same thing. It lightened my afflictions, man. It lightened my afflictions. So then we was going over some scriptures, and I felt better, man. I felt light. I felt like there's a weight off my shoulder. Of course, Like 3-4 days later, that same weight is back on my shoulders. But you know, that's how you undo those burdens, man. By carrying each other's burdens, by talking to each other and understanding, you know, that we are companions of one another, that we all go through the same thing, that we all catch hell, and sometimes even similar situations occur. Okay, this is Proverbs chapter 12 verse 15. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearken unto counsel is wise. Yeah, so if you always think that your own ways are perfect, and if you always think that you know it best, you're not open to receive counsel or anything, man, the Most High is gonna sift your ass out, man. The Most High ain't got no need of a person like that. The Most High is like, fuck out of here then, man. The Most High is trying to reach you through his men, but you ain't finna hear nothing. Well, the Most High is gonna look at you and be like, okay then, if you don't want to hear my counsel, then I don't want to hear your prayers. Okay? Then what does the scripture say? He that neglected the law, roughly paraphrasing, even his prayer shall be an abomination unto me. Which the law states that we supposed to hearken unto prayer. It's like you hearken unto one another. Hearken unto counsel. Okay, let me see. Last scripture. This is Proverbs chapter 13. Let me go there like this. This is Proverbs 13 and 10. Only by pride cometh contention, but with the well-advised is wisdom. Let me read this in the NLT. By pride comes nothing but strife, but with the well-advised is wisdom. So a person that does not take advice, a person that does not listen to counsel, guess what? He's straight up gonna buck up, man. And then strife comes. Now, when you go into the word strife or contention in the Hebrew is matazah. It says contention, strife, quarrel, debate. So when you go into a council with a brother for 3, 4, 5 hours, it's because that dude has pride, man. He don't want to hear nothing. Only by pride cometh contention. A man that receives advice, a man that receives counsel, and he says, "Come on, brothers, y'all right, man. Shit, I fucked up. Y'all right, man. I should have paid more attention. I should have listened, or I should have focused. Whatever. Okay, man. Don't do it next time." That's a quick counsel. With such a man, you have a quick counsel, because he hears. He has no pride. He's humble. He's meek. But a proud piece of shit, he's not gonna take counsel. He's not gonna take advice, because he feels he's right. He feels he ain't do nothing wrong. That's why the scripture says the meek shall inherit the earth. Okay? Because they deserve it. And they walk lowly and meek, just like the Lord Yahushua. So yeah, with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash. Shalom to the elect.